Second Life Lessons with Sarah Dalrymple. Lesson 1, Making Your Account. Hello everyone, this is Sarah Dalrymple, and today we are going to start the series of learning how to use Second Life, how to navigate it, all that good stuff. The very first thing we're going to be going over is how to create an account for Second Life. So the first thing I recommend is that you set up a free email specifically for your Second Life character. Give it whatever name you want to have associated with that character, because as you join different groups and subscriptions and things, those are going to be sending out emails and you do not want them clogging up your main account. So make yourself an email account. I use mail.com because it's free, but there's tons of other free options out there. Gmail, Outlook, all sorts of options. So use whichever one you prefer, but please make yourself a separate email account for Second Life. After that, you're going to go to secondlife.com, and I will be posting all of these links in the description. You are going to choose sign up. So we're going to click on that. You're going to set up your username, email, password, date of birth, security question, all that good stuff. So I'm going to let you see my username for this account because this is going to be an account that is only going to be used for these recordings. And that is going to be SL Teacher. So if you see SL Teacher online, it's like, oh, that username already exists. So how about SL Teacher Sarah? Is that username? Okay, so if you see SL Teacher Sarah in Second Life, that's me. And I may not answer anything if I am busy doing a recording, but I will respond afterwards. Okay, so you'll put in whatever password you want to set up, your email address, date of birth, city, or other security questions. You can receive news and offers if you want to. You do not have to. You do have to consent to the terms of service, terms and conditions, privacy policy. Let them know you're not a robot and hit continue. When you get done doing the sign up stuff, it is going to bring you here. This is the new Second Life base avatar. It is called Sinra. It's very nice for a beginner avatar. It's got full bento, fingers have their individual bones, all that good stuff. So first, you have to decide your base form. And you're going to be able to alter this once you're in Second Life. But you get to choose different body types. They have ones that are more feminine. This one is slightly more androgynous, and as you go through this one, they become more masculine. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with this one right here. She looks fine to me. Yes, if you left click and drag, just hold and drag, you could turn your avatar around, back and forth. Okay, so after you choose your body shape, you could choose your skin tone. After that, you'll zoom in on the face, choose your eye color, and then you could choose your hairstyle. And this is what you'll start your avatar looking out as. We'll go with the bluish gray. I like that. That looks nice. Okay? And you come over here, you choose your starting clothes. I am going to go with basic purple and black shirt and some blue jeans. Do I want to wear a dress? No, not really. And then I want some purple sneakers because I am all about that purple life. Okay? And so the first time you log into Second Life, this is what your avatar is going to look like. So you hit continue, and then it's going to tell you to download Second Life for Windows. And downloading the base Second Life viewer from Linden Labs, completely acceptable. However, there are third-party viewers if you wish to get them. I personally use the third-party viewer Alchemy. There's a lot that use Firestorm. Genesis is also highly popular, and there's one other I can't remember off the top of my head. Um, I would recommend for a beginner, at least for the first month, if you want to use the very basic of things to get adjusted to how Second Life works. The base viewer is just fine. However, keep in mind all of my tutorials are going to be with the Alchemy viewer. So if you want to do it exactly how I do it, instead of having to figure out how Second Life has everything rearranged differently, get the Alchemy viewer. It's great. It works good on laptops. It's got a lot of adjustment settings. So if you're running on a potato, you could drop those settings down really low and still get a really good experience. After you have downloaded and installed the viewer of your choice, you are going to want to come back to Second Life, the website. Okay, you'll sign in using your Second Life username and password. You'll go to account, and this is your Second Life homepage. I recommend that you go ahead and bookmark this because you actually will find information here like upcoming events. So if you're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go, check the events. There's always something going on. You can also see grid statuses, and on the dashboard, they will also have like blogs so that you can see what new changes they're bringing to Second Life. You will have access to make changes on your account, such as changing from free membership to uh, a paid membership. Paid memberships are not required. You could be a free member. I was a free member for years and years and years. Um, Events listing, shops. If you own land, you'll have a land management section. So, very handy to keep that in mind. After you have reviewed the Second Life website and you have downloaded and installed your viewer, the next thing is going to be starting up your viewer. So you'll double click on the desk icon for the viewer that you have chosen to download. There will be an area for you to log in, put in your password, and usually it'll automatically default to home for your login location to start. You're not going to have a home place. It's okay. I'm going to show you how to live without having a home in Second Life too. And you'll choose login. Okay, so we have our avatar with her really weird walk. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is show you the different buttons. So we're going to look up here at the menu first. You have me, which is all your avatar stuff. Avatar shows what you're wearing now, outfits, hover height, etc. Most of these up here you're not going to be using. I will be completely honest. Okay, but one thing on here, well, two things. We're going to start with preferences. Okay, right now I have all my sound down because I don't want to get hit with a DCMA from any music that might be playing. Go to general. Okay, you turn name tags off. You turn them on. I'm going to turn mine off to protect the privacy of other new players. Um, you have my name, usernames, group titles, all this stuff you really don't need. You need to make sure that your letter keys affect movement instead of automatically typing. Otherwise, you're going to be very confused. Okay? Next will be your graphics. You can do automatic adjustment settings, in which case the program itself is going to adjust your graphics every few minutes to give you the best performance while also giving you the best uh, frame rate possible for the system you're using. So as it's like got less scripts and less people in an area, it will start making the graphics a little bit better. As it becomes more crowded, it will lower your graphics so that your movement and everything stays as steady as possible. Sound and media, you just adjust these volume settings. Chat, you can decide what kind of font you want, your font size for your chat. You can save transcripts of your chats to your computer. Movement of view, these will adjust the view angle and the distance of the in-world camera that follows behind you. Okay. Um, Mostly ignore notifications. Colors, I do like to customize colors so that my friends, when they are texting me, like if we're in a group chat or local area, they will be in a different color so I can see those easier. Yeah, privacy setup advanced. Advanced, you want to make your cache as large as possible so that you get less slowdown on textures loading into the game. You have options on your uploads. We'll worry about that later. Okay, so that's your preferences. Okay, the next thing is going to be your toolbar buttons. You're going to look at this and see all these buttons. You do not need all of these buttons. And I'm going to show you exactly which ones I use. Okay, I use preferences. So I'm going to take preferences and I always put that at the end of my row here. Okay. Snapshot to disk is always handy because if you save the snapshot inside of Second Life on their servers, it costs you 10 lindens, which is like maybe 3 or 4 cents, but they add up quickly. Okay. You have snapshot, regular snapshot, which saves it to your inventory inside Second Life. This camera is very, very handy. I suggest you take that, move it up here. You do not need walk, run, fly because it's very easy to have the buttons, just tap them and there you go. Uh, Map, I usually move over here. Conversations, I usually put next to preferences. You're not going to be able to speak in this region as a beginner, but that will come in handy later. So you want to take that button if it lets you. It's not going to let me move it right now. We can move other stuff around it though. People is going to be your friends list, your groups, and you can see a radar of the people who are near you. I don't really use the profile button, so we'll pop that back up there. And these over here, outfits, very handy because as you get free stuff and you make outfits, you're going to save them in that. And I will show you how to do that in a little bit. Inventory is going to go right next to outfits. Search, that's a give and take. You may want it, you may not. I usually just toss it over here. Minimap is very nice because it puts a radar on your screen. Where did my minimap go? Don't really need my environments. Minimap, right there. This is environments. Don't need that. That can go right back over there. This one is statistics. Don't really need that. This one is graphic speed. Don't need that. Okay. So these are the buttons that I prefer for the most part on my bottom toolbar. And you cannot move these unless you go up here and choose toolbar buttons. Okay. So mini map, map, places, people, camera, inventory, outfits, snapshot, snapshot to disk, search, speak button, conversations, and preferences. After you have your buttons how you want them, you do not have to put them in the same order as me. That's just however you want them. You'll go back to me on the menu and you're going to choose profile. Okay? So, yes, you can show yourself in search for if people are looking for you. You can edit your display name. Display name is not the same as your login name. Your login name will not change unless you pay for it to be changed. Your display name, though, is the name that you are showing others you prefer to go by. So, SL Teacher Sarah. Anytime I type in a chat or my name is being shown to other players, that's what they're going to see. So it may take several days for your name to update everywhere in Second Life, but it is now updated. From here, you can share things into your feed, which is basically just like a mini blog. If you remember, okay, I'm going to age myself here. Um, there was a deal called Yahoo did it called Yahoo 360. It was basically everybody got their own little mini blog. It's kind of like that, or like a Facebook feed. Most people don't pay attention to it. We'll talk about pics later. Classifieds, you could create classifieds. I wouldn't. Don't bother. Real life. Do not put anything about your real life in the real life tab. That is how you get stalkers and crazy people. Protect your real life. You could throw a funny picture in here and like maybe your Second Life wish list, which we'll talk about another time, but do not put any actual real life information into the real life tab. End of story. And then people can go to notes and they can make their own notes about you. You will not be able to see these notes. These are notes that they write to tell themselves, okay, so I hung out with this girl, she seemed cool, or this girl was being a complete asshat. And it's going to be their own personal notes, and that's fine. So, now with all of that done, we're going to talk about walking and changing your avatar and how to get some free stuff for your avatar because I'm really tired of seeing this girl stand like this. So, how to walk. WASD, which is just like most modern games, or you can use the arrow keys. Okay? You change your avatars, you're not going to want to use the older avatars. As bad they are really, really bad. So, if you want to see local chat, that conversations button, click on it. Make it bigger if you need to. Okay? And you can see people that are in the nearby chat, or if you've signed up for a group, it'll show you a group, and you click this little arrow right here. It'll show you who's talking in that group right now. And to talk in it is very, very simple. You can hit enter key for just local and type away, and then hit enter key again, and it'll send it over here. Or if you want to choose a specific group, you will click on that group name, click the window down here, type away, hit send. And this talks about adding friends in Second Life. To add a friend in Second Life, you will either see somebody or you can search them. So I'm going to search for my other me, Sarah Dalrymple. Right here. See? Click add friend. Will you be my friend? And it will send a friend request. And if I choose to accept my friend request from myself to myself, which I will do, when I go to people, click on friends, their name will show up right here. Very, very easy on that part. Next is how to send a private message in Second Life. So now I'm going to pull up this and you'll see somebody's picture. You'll see information about them. Click send message. Now it's put Sarah Dalrymple over here in conversations. You just type click right there. Now because I'm offline, it's going to say user not online. Message will be stored and delivered later. That's fine. When I log in as Sarah Dalrymple later, that test instant message will pop up for me. And so you can go around and it will tell you how to teleport. We will get to that in a moment. Here is your Adventure Island support. You can click any of these people and it'll give you a pop-up message so that you can send the message, let them know you're having problems if that's what you want to do. And yes, this walk is very, very bad. The very last thing, really, for here is going to be learning how to teleport. There is multiple ways of teleporting in Second Life, and teleporting is the #1 way of going from one place to another. Because not everything is connected. Every place you go to is part of a sim. Sim is a section saved on the server. And to get from one sim to another, unless they're directly touching each other, you're going to teleport. So this is one example. This is a little teleport disc that you sit on, and it pops you off to somewhere else. These are usually good for only if they're in the same sim. Okay? And you're like, but Sarah, I want to go to a completely different sim. The easiest way to do that is if you have landmarks. If you have landmarks, they are going to be in your places button. I don't have any favorites because I've not favorited anything. I don't have any saved. So the only ones available is what I've visited right now. Now, you want to go someplace you haven't seen before, but you heard about it and you don't remember where it is? That's fine. We have a search button and you can go to places. So, for example, I want to go to someplace with freebies. I can enter in freebies. You got tons and tons and tons of options. So, what you can do is just pick one. You're going to click on it and then hit teleport, or you can double click it. Well, no, not here, you can't. You're going to click on it, choose teleport, and it's just going to teleport you there. And that is how you get from one place to another 99% of the time. Once you get to where you're learning about riding vehicles or transportation pets or boating, those are going to be options as well. But trust me, 99% of the time, you're going to teleport. That's all there is to it. And that is the most basics of the basics right there. Next time, we will be talking about customizing your avatar and how to get freebies so that you can maximize your enjoyment of Second Life. This is Sarah. I want to thank you for joining my little lesson, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.